Small-scale farmers in Kenya and Sub-Saharan Africa face a number of devastating agricultural challenges. These challenges are brought about by drought, sorghum, salinity, and even crop pests. The use of fossil fuels continue to endanger their livelihoods by accelerating the adverse effects of climate change. Yields are reduced significantly. People in local communities suffer malnutrition and their food security is jeopardized. These challenges have made it necessary for action to be taken.
So I'm Dr. Sylvester Anani. I work for the Institute of Biotechnology Research, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. In 2014, I did obtain a Chinese Academy of Science Presidential International Fellowship Initiative, PIFI, to go as a visiting scientist at the Institute of Botany, Chinese Academy of Science in Beijing. And there he got involved in a number of projects, and one of them was actually the molecular mechanisms conditioning sorghum's resistance to drought and striker.
My name is Joan Cherotich. I am part of this project. I studied my master's degree in China from the year 2019 to 2022. I had secured a full scholarship from the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, and my project was to investigate the effect of salt on sweet sorghum varieties.
When the project got finished, I came back to Kenya, but in the process, the Institute of Botany, Chinese Academy of Science, and also the Institute of Biotechnology Research collaborated in the development of sweet sorghum hybrids. These sweet sorghum hybrids are high yielding, and in their stems they contain high sugar content equivalent to that of a sugar cane. And so it was very interesting that we came back to Africa and we began pilot experiments with farmers in Sudan, especially led by Professor Abdullah Mohammed of the Sudan Agricultural Cooperation, and also Asareka in Uganda, which was led by Dr. Cleto Wandiga, and myself in Kenya here. And so we worked with farmers to be able to select the best performing sweet sorghum hybrids, which were grown under their own conditions. And for that reason, they selected sweet sorghum hybrids that were resistant to striga, that performed very well under drought conditions, and that they were much more high yielding when compared to the local sorghum varieties. And so these pilot experiments have been very much successful. Farmers themselves demonstrated that they can actually make animal feed from the stocks of sweet sorghum hybrids, and also through traditional distillation procedure, they were able to produce bioethanol.
Sweet sorghum hybrids have a biomass production potential. An acre of sweet sorghum hybrids has the potential to produce between 400 and 800 gallons of ethanol.
So just recently, we obtained a funding from the Alliance of International Science Organization, ANSA, from China, and Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology is a member of ANSA, and in that particular collaboration, that funding is meant to set up an economic circular model utilizing sweet sorghum hybrids that farmers selected on the basis of the characteristics that they prefer.
A circular economic model is an economic model based on the reuse and regeneration of products as a means of continued production in a sustainable and environmentally friendly way. The first step of this model will be the establishment of a 20-acre demonstration field for sweet sorghum hybrids in Kakamega.
And now we are back in Kenya trying to do a circular model for sweet sorghum hybrids, to produce the hybrids from the parental plants and to try and check their productivity in Kenya and to hopefully extend the project in other parts of Africa such as Sudan, Uganda and other sub-Saharan countries. So from the funding that we recently secured, it is going to sponsor this project and hopefully get good results that will be able to benefit Kenya and to benefit the local farmers and to hopefully combat the problem of food insecurity.
This circular economic model will see the development of community micro distillery for the sustainable production of bioethanol, which will be key in contributing to climate changes and in fact also mitigating the negative impact that the fossil fuel are having on our environment. And also we intend to produce animal feed from the stocks of the sweet sorghum hybrids after a distillation process. And this particular animal feed, we intend and think that they will have a greater impact to support our livestock industry. In addition, this funding is also intended to build a community seed bank because the community need to be resilient on the impact of climate change, and the fact that they will have storage and preservation and conservation of the indigenous seeds will actually be key to be resilient to aspects of climate change. So in the promotion and evaluation of sweet sorghum hybrids in Sub-Saharan Africa, we will be working much closely with the Sino-Africa Joint Research Center domiciled at the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. And we will also be tapping into their experts and the technologies that does exist in the breeding and development of high quality sweet sorghum hybrids. So the pilot experiments that we have been doing in Uganda, Sudan and Kenya on the promotion and evaluation of sweet sorghum hybrids that the Chinese Academy of Science and the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology developed in collaboration will actually be extended to other countries in Sub-Saharan Africa and also extend the circular economic model in order to contribute to the mitigation of the various aspects of climate change. And this is poised to revolutionize food security and also nutritional quality in the face of a number of medical challenges such as high blood pressure and diabetics. And because also we shall be producing animal feed, this is expected to have high impact in the production of high quality animal feed for our livestock industry in the region.